Hi Juto, it's Thursday the 2nd of May 2019.
So yeah, my glasses kind of broke.
And after initially not being served on the aeroplane because the steward thought I was underage, we eventually arrived in Mumbai, grabbed a bite to eat, and visited the gateway of Mumbai.
Second day in Mumbai, we went to a bread place in the morning where we ate lots of different types of food, different fun. We went to a modern art museum, followed by the Bombay Museum, where we saw a lot of natural history and other things. And now we're at the bay, where we're seeing the, where we're literally at Bombay.
That night, Shyam's family took us out for dinner, and the following 2 days were spent simply wandering through the streets of Mumbai, absorbing the various temples, museums, sites, architecture, markets, gardens, views, and tastes Mumbai has to offer. Then, while Shyam was visiting his family in Bangalore, John, Cameron and I went to Goa, visiting Louis and Cassie, who had been living there for the past couple of months while on medical placement.
On the second day of Goa last night, we went to Robert's Cafe. It's a wonderful little hole in the wall. And today we've gone into Panju.
An area known for the various churches created during Goa's 450-year Portuguese Christian occupation, and after almost getting kidnapped, managed to get to dinner. For our third day in Goa, we went travelling to Fort Aguada, built in 1612 with this brilliant rich red brick.
And are now at the beach where you can see a lovely sunset view behind me.
After collecting my replacement glasses and saying goodbye to Louis and Cassie, who were off to Ladakh, John, Cameron and I had a precarious trip to the airport, reuniting with Shyam in
Chandigarh, specifically to visit this rock garden. This afternoon, we're going to go to Dharamsala. This morning, we switched hostels, which was quite a walk, and then we came to visit the Dalai Lama temple, which is where I am now with this beautiful view behind us.
And then we proceeded to go on a short hike and explore some of the city.
Good food.
Today, you're climbing the Himalayas, or more specifically, the Mount Trient. You're about halfway there now, and after a brief rainstorm, we are now at the peak. It's your last day in Dharamsala. This morning you went for some meditation, which was a bit meh, to be honest. And then for a yoga lesson, I realised how truly unflexible I am.
Specifically to Tibetan kitchen, the best Tibetan food in Dharamsala.
How's the food, guys?
I haven't tried it yet. Smells good.
And then after yet another dubious journey on the winding Himalayan roads and a tiny plane, we ended up in
Kolkata, and today you're doing the touristy stuff. In the morning we just went to St. Paul's Cathedral, and behind us now you can see the Victoria Memorial. Meeting up with my cousins for the first time in 5 years. It was John's birthday to you. Second proper day in Kolkata, we went to Tagore's house
Outside the Kolkata High Court.
and then we'll go to my mum's family's house. Yeah, and it's an interesting interaction between my friends and my family.
Hi Drito, you're on your way back to the UK now?
but not before a quick stopover at my dad's family's house and a long layover in Bangalore meeting more of Shyam's family. India is a humongous country spanning over 3 million square kilometres and 1.5 billion people. With this comes diverse landscapes, a rich history and incredible food. I visited India countless times, even touring many of the northern states with my family, but this was the first time I explored with my friends. And at this point, after 20 years of friendship, 7 years since this trip mind you, it's impossible to distinguish them from my biological family who are in India. Editing this vlog brought back such fun memories. See you in the next one, Adrito.
I will actually knock you out, Cameron.